Hello viewers, welcome to our channel Career Prep. Today we learn how to solve problems on the topic average of numbers. Since questions based on this topic are most frequently asked in competitive exams, it makes sense to understand the concept well. These questions are generally related to basic and elementary math skills, and so these are the ones where marks can be scored easily if practiced well. Before we begin, please subscribe to our channel. Also press the bell icon to get notifications as soon as we post a new video. So let's start. Find the average of the first 10 natural numbers. Now we know that uh, the formula to find average is equal to sum of all the items divided by number of items. Here it's given that the number of items is 10 because we are asked to find the average of the first 10 natural numbers. So number of items is 10. The first 10 natural numbers are from 1 to 10. Now the sum of the first 10 natural numbers is the sum of the numbers from 1 to 10, which is 55. So the sum of the first 10 natural numbers is 55. So average is equal to 55 divided by 10, which is 5.5. Now this problem can also be solved using a shortcut method. You have to use the formula average of the first n consecutive natural numbers is equal to n plus 1 divided by 2. Here in this problem it's given that you have to find the average of the first 10 natural numbers. So n is equal to 10. So substitute the value of n as 10 in this formula. So average of the first 10 natural numbers is equal to 10 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 11 by 2, and 11 divided by 2 gives you 5.5. So the average of first 10 natural numbers is 5.5. Find the average of the first 10 prime numbers. So the formula to find average is equal to sum of all the items divided by number of items. Now here you are asked to find the average of the first 10 prime numbers. So number of items is 10. Now the first 10 prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23 and 29. And the sum of the first 10 prime numbers means you have to add all these numbers. When you add all these numbers, you will get 129 as the answer. So the sum of the first 10 prime numbers is 129. Now average is equal to 129 divided by 10, which is 12.9. Find the average of the first 10 prime numbers which are odd. So to find the average, use the formula average is equal to sum of all the items divided by number of items. Here you are asked to find the average of the first 10 prime numbers which are odd. So number of items is 10. Now the first 10 prime numbers which are odd are 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29 and 31. Here you have to remember that the number 1 is an odd number, but it is not a prime number. So you cannot include 1 here in this list. So don't get confused about that. 1 is not a prime number. So these are the first 10 prime numbers which are odd. Now the sum of these numbers is 158. So sum of the first 10 prime numbers which are odd is 158. Now average of the first 10 prime numbers which are odd is equal to 158 divided by 10, which is 15.8. Find the average of the first 10 even numbers excluding 0. This problem can be solved in by two methods. In the first method, use the formula average is equal to sum of all the items divided by number of items. Here it's given that the number of items is 10. Now the first 10 even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 and 20. Now the sum of the first 10 even numbers is 110. So average of the first 10 even numbers is 110 divided by 10, which is 11. Now the second method to solve this problem is to use the formula the average of the first n consecutive even numbers is n plus 1. Now here it's given that n is equal to 10. So the average of the first 10 even numbers is 10 plus 1, which is 11. Find the average of the first 10 odd numbers. Now to find the average, use the formula average is equal to sum of all the items divided by number of items. Now here you are asked to find the average of the first 10 odd numbers. So number of items is equal to 10. Now the first 10 odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17 and 19. And sum of all these odd numbers is 100. So the sum of the first 10 odd numbers is 100. Now average of the first 10 odd numbers is 100 divided by 10, which is 10. Now we can solve this problem using a shortcut method. Using this formula, the average of the first n consecutive odd numbers is equal to n. Here in this problem, it's given that n is equal to 10. So average of the first 10 odd numbers is 10. Find the average of all the numbers between 5 and 49 which are divisible by 5. Now the numbers divisible by 5 between 5 and 49 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 and 45. Now to find the average of all these numbers, use the formula average is equal to sum of all the items divided by number of items. To find the sum of all the items, add all these numbers. Now there are 9 numbers here. So number of items is 9. So the average of these numbers is sum of all the items divided by number of items, which is 225 divided by 9, which gives us the average as 25. The average of 4 consecutive odd numbers is 24. Find the largest number. Now here it's given that the average of 4 consecutive odd numbers is 24. But we do not know what these 4 consecutive odd numbers are. So let the 4 consecutive odd numbers be x, x plus 2, x plus 4 and x plus 6. Now we know that the formula to find the average is equal to sum of all the items divided by number of items. Here in this problem we are given that the average is 24. Now to find the sum of all the items, you have to add x, x plus 2, x plus 4 and x plus 6. Now in the problem it's given that the average of 4 consecutive odd numbers is 24. So the number of items is 4. Now substituting all these in this formula, we get 24 is equal to x plus 2 plus x plus 4 plus x plus 6 divided by 4. On cross multiplication, we get 4x plus 12 is equal to 24 plus 4. So when you shift 12 to the other side, it will become minus 12. So we get 4x is equal to 96 minus 12, which is 84. So x is equal to 84 divided by 4, which is nothing but 21. But we are asked to find the largest number. Now among all these four numbers, x plus 6 is the largest number. We know the value of x as 21. So the largest number is x plus 6, means we have to substitute the value of x as 21. So 21 plus 6 is 27. So the largest number here is 27. Find the average of the first 5 prime numbers greater than 20. Now to find the average, use the formula average is equal to sum of all the items divided by number of items. Now here we are asked to find the average of the first 5 prime numbers. So we know that the number of items is 5. Now the first 5 prime numbers greater than 20 are 23, 29, 31, 37 and 41. Their sum is found out by adding all the numbers. When you add all these numbers, you get 161. So 161 is the sum of all the items. So average of the first 5 prime numbers greater than 20 is equal to 161 divided by 5, which is 32.2. The average of 11 numbers is 10.9. If the average of the first 6 numbers is 10.5 and that of the last 6 numbers is 11.4, then find the middle number. Now here it's given that the average of 11 numbers is 10.9. Average of the first 6 numbers is 10.5. Average of the last 6 numbers is 11.4. Now here you are asked to find the middle number. Now the middle number is the sixth number. Because there are 11 numbers here, the middle number will be the sixth number. We can find the sixth number by adding sum of the first 6 numbers and last 6 numbers and subtracting it from the total sum of the 11 numbers. Now to find the sum of all the items, we know that the formula is sum of all the items is equal to average multiplied by number of items. So to find the sum of 11 numbers, we have to multiply the average of 11 numbers with 11. So 10.9 multiplied by 11 is 119.9. 119.9 is the sum of the 11 numbers. Now sum of first 6 numbers is equal to average of the first 6 numbers multiplied by 6. So 10.5 multiplied by 6 is 63. So 63 is the sum of the first 6 numbers. Sum of the last 6 numbers is equal to average of the last 6 numbers multiplied by 6. So 11.4 multiplied by 6 is 68.4. So 68.4 is the sum of the last 6 numbers. So the sixth number is equal to 63 plus 68.4 minus 119.9. Now 63 plus 68.4 is 131.4. 131.4 minus 119.9 is 11.5. So the sixth number is 11.5. Since there are 11 numbers here, the sixth number is the middle number. So the middle number is 11.5. The average of the first 3 of 4 numbers is 16 and of the last 3 is 15. If the sum of the first and the last number is 13, what is the last number? Now let the 4 numbers be A, B, C and D. Now here you are given the average as well as the number of items. So you have to find the sum of the items. You know that the formula to find sum of the items is equal to average multiplied by number of items. Now it's given that the average of the first three numbers is 16. That is, the average of A, B and C is 16. So the sum of A, B and C is equal to the average of A, B and C multiplied by 3, that is 16 multiplied by 3, which is 48. So 48 is the sum of the numbers A, B and C. So A plus B plus C is equal to 48. This is equation 1. It's also given that the average of the last three numbers B, C and D is 15. So the sum of B, C and D is equal to average of B, C and D multiplied by 3, which is 15 multiplied by 3, that is 45. So 45 is the sum of uh, the numbers B, C and D. So B plus C plus D is 45. This is equation 2. Now it's also given that the sum of the first and last numbers is 13. So A plus D is equal to 13. This is equation 3. Now when you subtract equation 2 from equation 1, you can eliminate B and C. When you subtract equation 2 from equation 1, plus b becomes minus b, plus c becomes minus c, plus d becomes minus d, and 45 becomes minus 45. So b and minus b will get cancelled, c and minus c will get cancelled, and you are left with a minus d is equal to 48 minus 45, which is 3. So when you subtract equation 2 from equation 1, you'll get a minus d is equal to 3, which is the equation 4. Now you know that a plus d is equal to 13 and a minus d is equal to 3. Now you are asked to find the last number d. So you have to eliminate a from these equations. To do that, subtract equation 4 from equation 3. Then a will become minus a, minus d will become plus d, and 3 will become minus 3. So a and minus a will get cancelled. D plus d is 2d. 13 minus 3 is 10. So subtracting 4 from equation 4 from equation 3 will get 2d is equal to 10, which means d is equal to 5. So the last number is 5. A grocer has a sale of rupees 6,435, rupees 6,927, rupees 6,855, rupees 7,230, and rupees 6,562 for 5 consecutive months. How much sale must he have in the sixth month so that he gets an average sale of 6,500? Now here you are given the sale for 5 consecutive months. So the total sale for 5 months is the sum of all these numbers. So total sale for 5 months is equal to 6,435 plus 6,927 plus 6,855 plus 7,230 plus 6,562, which is rupees 34,009. So total sale for 5 months is rupees 34,009. Now we know that sum of all the items is equal to average multiplied by number of items. So here we are given that the average for 6 months is 6,500. So the total sale for 6 months is the average for 6 months multiplied by number of months, which is 6. That is 6,500 multiplied by 6, which gives us 39,000. So the total sale for 6 months is 39,000. We know that the total sale for 6 months is 39,000. The total sale for 5 months is 34,009. So the required sale in the 6th month is 39,000 minus 34,009, which is 4,991. So the sale in the 6th month is rupees 4,991. The average monthly income of P and Q is rupees 5,050. The average monthly income of Q and R is rupees 6,250, and the average monthly income of P and R is rupees 5,200. Find the monthly income of P. Now you know that sum is equal to average multiplied by number. Here total income is equal to average multiplied by number of persons. So it's given that the average monthly income of P and Q is 5,550 rupees. So total monthly income of P and Q is equal to 5,050 multiplied by 2, which is 10,100. So P plus Q is 10,100. This is the first equation. Now it's given that the average monthly income of Q and R is rupees 6,250. So total monthly income of Q and R is equal to average of Q and R multiplied by 2, which is 6,250 multiplied by 2, which gives us 12,500. So 12,500 is the total monthly income of Q and R. So here you get Q plus R is equal to 12,500. This is equation 2. It's also given that the average monthly income of P and R is rupees 5,200. So total monthly income of P and R is equal to 5,200 multiplied by 2, which is 10,400. So here you get P plus R is equal to 10,400. This is equation 3. Now, when you add equation 1, 2 and 3, you'll get 2, 2P plus 2Q plus 2R is equal to 33,000, or P plus Q plus R is equal to 16,500. This is equation 4. Now here you are asked to find the monthly income of P. So you have to eliminate Q and R from this equation. To do that, you have to subtract, you can subtract equation 2 from equation 4. On subtracting equation 2 from equation 4, you will get P is equal to 4,000. So P's monthly income is 4,000 rupees. Viewers, please go through this video till you have understood the concept. Practice more problems on this topic to understand the concept thoroughly, as well as to increase your speed. Please do watch our video on the topic solved problems on average of weight, age or marks of 2 or more groups. If you have liked this video, please like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you.